Hello, 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 replay viewers. I think I'm going to leave this one up if we don't go off the rails with our little conversation. Let's make sure we're live. We are live, and I assume the mic is working until somebody comes in. How is everybody doing? It is 5:27 on Saturday, April the 27th. Yeah, the 27th. I have to go feed my dogs, but I already had set everything up to go live on this computer. Can you guys see this? On this computer, but it was acting up. So I decided to turn this way and use this computer. And then that was acting up. So I think it's StreamYard that was acting up, guys. So how everybody doing? 3 people in the chat. Hey, 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 Jermaine. How are you? How are we? Like my sweet Fumi Nation would say. Hey, Jermaine, did you stream the thing on a loop? Did you stream the song on a loop? That's what everybody's been doing. I wanted to come on and just say this. Thank you. Thank you to all my faithful diehard subscribers and viewers who made a conscious effort to go find the song, because it's kind of hard to find, right? Because I don't have streaming services. Jada Jermaine said he loved the song so much. I don't have any streaming services. I don't have Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora. I don't have none of those things. So I'm glad that DistroKid put it on YouTube. So YouTube gave her her own artist page. She had one before with the other EP that she did that she took down, right? So they gave her her own artist page. It's called Jada Julian Topic, Topic, Topic. And that's what YouTube gave her. And she has the one song in there. And as she loads more song every 4 weeks or so, I guess it'll all load into that one spot. Jada Rob said the song is awesome. Where did she go, Josh? Sitting where? I was gonna do what you did just now. He showed me the sign language to tell me Jada went to the bathroom. The bathroom. Rob is in the music industry, and he promotes artists. I know some people that say artists. Artists. I got it. She got your message, and I answered your message, Rob. And I told you that from my heart, it really mattered that you said that, because I have a friend that works for a whole radio station. And I'm not asking him to get Jada's song on the radio station. I truly am not. Because you guys know I don't use people. I'm friends with Sherry Shepherd. I've never used her. I've never asked her once, put me as a guest on your show. I feel like if she can do it, she would do it without me asking. Has nothing to do with pride. Has everything to do with I don't use people. She's a friend. She stays in touch. She knows that would be a blessing to me. And if she hasn't done the invite, it's because she can't do the invite. That's what I'm looking at it, right? So yeah, this friend works for a popular radio station, and I did not ask him to put the song on. He just kept in touch, like, hey, let me know when that song's ready. I want to be first to hear it. I want to know insider secrets, yada, 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 yada. And then when the song is done, I sent it to him, and he is not, I'm not going to say he refuses to listen to it, but he hasn't listened to it. And I'm like, did you get the song? Were you able to open the song? Because I'm not assuming, right? When I send that link from YouTube to the people in Belize through WhatsApp, none of them could open it. Not one. And I believe them because they're trustworthy people who told me they can't open it, right? So I don't know if the one friend in England, I have a friend named Will, I don't know if he was able to open it. I'm going to go back and follow up with him and say, hey, were you ever over? Sometimes I don't want to go back and follow, like to rush them to listen, but I just wanted to know, could he open it, right? Oh, see, Rob says the vocals, the lyrics, the music, and the production. Wait till she come back from the bathroom. I'm going to yell at her. Thank you for sharing it too, Rob. Yeah, so this guy is like, everybody is bigging up Jory because Jory is getting his master's, right? And I appreciate that because everything happened the same night. And everybody's like engaging with the post on Facebook. Valencia, thank you for the donation that you sent for Jory. I'm going to let him know. He's coming here tomorrow morning anyways. I'll let him know. Thank you for the gift that you sent for Jory. He did not, I'm sure he's not expecting anything from anybody. So that's a blessing. And anyways, I sent the thing to the guy and I'm like, did you get it? and nothing, crickets. So then he called me up and, well, he texted me and he said, send me Jory's name. I want to big him up on my show tomorrow, which is today. And I said, you don't have to do that because Jory will not hear it because he doesn't listen to your radio show. And that basically would only be for me and I don't need it, right? And he's like, no, I want to do it. Masters is a big deal. I want to do it. And so by the time I tuned in, I was making those shorts and those reels because the song turned up in all the platforms. It's in Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. And the platform picked what segment they wanted to use. YouTube used from the beginning to right at a minute, while TikTok used a whole minute in the middle. Facebook picked like a third of the way in to where the minute ended, because the song is like 3 minutes and something long, right? Instagram, you can pick whatever section you want to use. Rob, that makes sense. Rob says sometimes you can hear it in the USA, but not overseas. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So then Jada would probably have to put it on her YouTube page in order for them to be able to access it, right? So the guy keeps, so finally I asked the guy, and I said, at least just let me know if you got it and if you listen to it. That's all I want to know. You're a friend. You want to know that you sent something to your friends and they listened, right? Right away, I said it to my friend Sarita, and she's like, girl, I listened immediately. That thing was popping, blah, 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 blah. And I told her, please let the grandkids stream it, share it, do everything, right? So this guy's just playing games because he's like, keep doing that with me, keep sending me stuff. And one of these days I'll take it to my boss. I'm like, what the are you talking about? Negro, what are you talking about? I'm not asking you to take this to your boss. I'm asking you to listen as a friend and tell me what you think. Okay? Listen as a friend and tell me what you think. You're in the industry. I value your opinion. But I'm never asking him again. And it's going to come to a big hot ass fight when it's all done. Because if you bring this thing up to me again, I'm going to say, you didn't even listen. Respect, you want me to listen to you every time you have your radio show, but you can't listen. People do that to me all the time. I have a whole show on YouTube and a whole show on Facebook, but a lot of content creators will just want me to watch them and they don't want to come back and watch me. How can you step into somebody's chat with a big check mark next to your name in YouTube, not on the platforms where you buy the check marks? Everybody on Facebook got a check mark now. If you have $12.99, you could buy it. YouTube, you have to get to 100,000 to do it. How can you step into a room like that and nobody acknowledges you when you say a friendly hello and nobody comes back to check to say, well, let me see what her channel is about, right? I'm going to all these big YouTubers where I comment in their chat all the time and I always comment something positive. I never put nothing negative on people's page. I'm like, hey, I see that you do shorts and your shorts are fun. My daughter's song just turned up in the shorts library. It would be awesome if you would consider using it in one of your other shorts. Do you think that hurts me to ask that, right, Rob? Am I wrong? See, Rob, you could hear that right away. I want Jada to come so I could tell her what Rob is saying. So it's like, I'm not asking you to take it to your boss. I'm not asking you to put it on your radio station. The song needs to get some analytics first. It's going to be a week before we get feedback from Spotify and all them other people where it's being streamed. So she can see how many streams she got in that first week. We want to get some numbers before we ask you a question like that. And I don't think I would ever ask it. I just don't like to beg. You know what I mean? The only thing that I'll ever beg for is food. If I'm starving, hell yeah, I'm gonna beg for food. Hada? She coming. Hold on a second, guys. Hadita, I wanted you to hear what Rob had to say. He said the vocals, lyrics, music, and production is awesome. Her voice is excellent. Then he said, I think that's about why they can't hate the Belize. Then he said, Jada has that distinctive voice. She can pretty much sing anything. I can hear it in her voice. It's excellent. Okay. See, I really, really, really appreciate that from Rob because Rob is in this industry and he knows what people sound like when they sing. And that's amazing. And for your own effing people not to find the time to go listen. My own Belizean, right? Can't find the time. You're in the industry. I'm not asking you to take it nowhere. I would never want you to take it to your big boss and say, hey, Can you please listen to this? This little girl is awesome. Get the numbers. Your boss is going to want statistics. So I am going to put it on mysoulradio.com because they played one of her songs 5 years ago. But they have a new process now to submit it. And she has to make sure that the song is registered with ASCAP or BMI or that other one, CSAC or whatever it is. And she's having trouble logging into her ASCAP account right now because she don't know her password or her email because it was made like 8 years ago. So she has to wait for Monday to call them and say, hey, I'm having trouble logging in. And then she'll register the song. And then I will send the MP3 and her media kit. I worked for 2 days working on her press release, her media kit. I sent the press release to the local newspaper, and they always cover Jada, so I'm sure they'll cover her. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. And Jada, another one will drop like in the next 4 weeks or so?
Probably, yeah.
In about 4 weeks, because the other one is more than 3/4 of the way done. Gone?
Yeah.
So you have Rob that's in industry.
Heck yeah.
Drive carefully, sweetheart.
I will.
Have fun. Tell the guys I said hey.
I will.
Thank you, Rob. And that's exactly what we needed. We needed everybody, no matter how big or small, no matter how old or young, to stream it. And stream it on a loop. Stream it on a loop. Okay? That's what we needed. See Jada leaving? But even that, some people can't do. That's why I said I really have to say this. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who cared about us enough to put it out there, share it, stream it. We're streaming it over here too, constantly on a loop. And I made some shorts. You know what? I could play it in this one because I'm gonna wait to see if I can monetize it. Okay. I made a short. Let's see. I made one for YouTube. And I'm asking all of the content creators. They could just say BITCH no, don't bother me. They could say that I don't care, I don't know them. I just comment on their page when they do something funny and I put a positive comment. And if I see that they're into making shorts, I'm gonna ask them. Like I have a couple of friends that are in YouTube and they don't make shorts. So then I would never ask them. But the ones that are making shorts, I'm gonna ask them, can you use the music, the segment that YouTube allows you to use? Because once you put in there and put in Jada Julianne, it's gonna pop up. And if that keeps popping up in that library for use, YouTube will put it in the algorithm. You've got YouTubers that get 20 million views on their shorts. That only makes them $600. But that's YouTube would take what, 45%? And whatever is left out of that says 50 of $600, 300, then that person would have to share half with Jada. So I know it's a big thing. They would have to share it, but see? Thank you, Rob. So you guys, me and Joe made a short. I'm going to show you the short, okay? Do you guys hear the song that's playing underneath my shorts? that sounds horrible underneath my shorts. It's our daughter, Jada. Listen, Linda, listen. I wish you would talk about me like you do cocaine. I wish your voices surround me. Our baby made it into the Shorts library, guys. It's in the TikTok library, the Shorts library, and everywhere else you get your streams. So go ahead and use this piece of music in your shorts so you can help a young musician get out there in the algorithm. Do you guys hear the song that's playing underneath? So I don't like what my friend is doing to me because I'm not asking him to take it to his boss. I'm just asking you as a friend to listen, and you can't even do that. Okay. I told my base about it when the artists send me music, and even when I was really into the music industry before my break, a lot of it doesn't blow me away, but when they're dropped, I listen to it. That's so you're gonna make me cry. It kind of sucks when the people that are closest to you don't support what you're doing, but they want you to support everything they're doing. Every Saturday, this friend wants me to listen to his show. Every Saturday. It is kind of bluesy. Some part is bluesy. It gets poppy bluesy. I like when the guitar comes in. Let me tell you a little backstory. So the guitar, Jada can play the guitar, but just the chords, right? The guitarist is somebody from her job, and he's a young man that can play 4 instruments. So he's going to utilize all his instruments in these different songs. I'm hoping that the song she's working on now, the song's going to be called Rachel. I think all the songs are going to have just a one name title. I'm hoping that he'll play the saxophone on that one or something. But he's really good at his instruments, and he's also learning how to mix, and he put all this stuff together with the producer, and the producer is someone on the job too that's a Juilliard graduate that knows his stuff, that does stuff for Sony and does stuff for Warner Brother Records, and he knows what he's doing. They put the song together in 21 days. The next one, we're probably going to have a longer time to pace it out to make it drop, to like upload it to the site and give it time for it to drop, And I think it's going to be 5 songs, and all of it is going to be this kind of vibe to it. The third song, she used to play that one at the beach, and that one's going to be more of a dance, an upbeat one. So if you guys know anybody that makes shorts at their page and you're brave enough to ask, let's say it's somebody content creator that you interact with, and you could say, hey, well, another content creator's daughter just put out a song and it landed in the shorts library. And I see that you make shorts. Would you consider, always put the word in it, would you consider, right? Would you consider putting the music in one of your shorts? And give them the name. It's called Dare, D-A-R-E, by Jada Julianne. And that's her real name. Her name is Jada Julianne Greenidge. But for her stage name, she put Jada Julianne. You have my permission to ask that. And once I get analytics on it and the analytics are good, I'm going to submit it to that radio station behind my friend's back. Watch me do it. And watch Jada get airtime. And he goes, oh my God. He came here one time, and it was when that song Royal was just popping. And Jada has an ability to listen to songs before they pop and go, oh my God, mommy, listen to this. And that happened with Royal. That happened with All About That Bass. That happened with a lot of the songs that was, hey, yeah, I hated that effing song when Jada let me hear it. But all these songs Jada brought to me first, when she first heard it, when nobody knew who they were, and said, listen to this song, and then boom, it got out there. So Royal was just a hit, and Jada sat at the dinner table and played Royal for everybody that was there. Mom was still alive, Dad was here. And the friend that I'm talking about, a friend brought him, and I don't know who the guy was that brought him, but it was his friend. And they're all old men. They're all in their 60s, right? And the friend was like, oh my God, to my friend, this little girl got something, and you better put her on that radio station or something, because goddamn, she got something. And so he was crying. The guy was like, you could see tears when Jada got through singing Royal. 5 weeks later, Royal was popping on the radio. And then he calls me and he goes, your daughter really needs to learn this song right here that's popping. And I said, what's the name? He goes, Royal. I said, she played that for you when you were here. That's what made you cry. And he's like, what? I'm like, you weren't even listening. You were fake crying. I said, your friend picked up on what talent my daughter has. He's not even in the industry. It's like, oh, child. Post that, and maybe at the end of the video, do a 30-second snippet of the song. She needs to do a behind the music video for Dare, like explaining the lyrics. Okay, I'll tell her, because I know she wants to do a music video. They wanted to do a music video at the pizza joint that they like to play chess at. That's where she's going right now. And I'll tell her, Rob. I think I can play it in my stuff, but YouTube will tell me that it's a copywritten song. And then it'll say, hey, you can turn on monetization, but you have to agree that you're going to share the money with the artist. I'm waiting for them on this video. That's why I haven't played it on none of my other videos, right? I'm waiting for them to come tell me that, and then I'll turn on the monetization. You know, probably not going to make a lot because, you know, my lives, I have 10 people in my live. It's going to be another 200 people that might watch it later on. But it is what it is, you know. Get behind the scenes from the music video shoot. Okay. Okay, we could do that. I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her. So somebody is mentoring us in YouTube, right? I'm not going to call any name because I want to tell you guys this story. But I'm not going to call any names. So the person lost their Facebook. My moderators will know who I'm talking about, so don't put the name in the chat if the mods come in. And the person lost their Facebook because somebody hacked it, right? So I thought that maybe they got one of those messages that you get in Facebook in your DM that says, this is not your Facebook profile now, this is like the page. Like, oh, I have the cooking page. And I get these emails all the time saying that you have posted something that violate our rights on our policy, yada, yada, log in right here to clear up this matter, because if not, your page is going to be taken down in 2 days, yada, yada. That's bullcrap. Don't click on that, right? Don't click on none of the links in there. Just close that shit out, delete it, blah, blah, blah. Then they'll come back again a few days later and go, you're at risk for losing your page, yada, yada, yada. So I thought that's what this person hit on and logged in through there, and that's how she lost her page. No, she said she was actually in a Zoom meeting with a company over there in Europe somewhere. I don't know if it's Asia or Europe, but overseas. And she said that they were talking to her about doing a brand collab. And she was very interested in, you know, whatever the item was. She liked the item already, whatever. And she said in the middle of the Zoom meeting, she said she did have her Facebook page open in a different tab. Because like me, I probably have my Facebook page open right now, right? Or my YouTube or whatever in another tab, not in the StreamYard tab. And she said in the middle of the conversation, she heard an alert. Baby, okay? Want to come say hey? Hey. Give us all the information, Rob. We will do whatever you tell us to do because I'm the momager and I'm trying. I don't know what I don't know. See, Rob is saying how good Jada's stuff is, baby.
Hi, Robert. How you doing, man?
Look up at the camera, boo.
Hey, Robert. How you doing, man?
So the lady said when she went to check the alert said somebody has joined your team, and they said the name of the person. And she said, who the hell is that? I didn't add nobody to my Facebook team. What the hell? Yeah. So then she got off the meeting. She was nervous and she quickly tried to get off the meeting. When she got off the meeting, one of the people that were in the Zoom meeting, because there were like 3 or 4 people in the meeting, one of them was that person that supposedly joined the team. So she went to her Facebook note to try to go in there to, you know, change her password. They logged her out of her own Facebook, changed the password, and it's gone. She had almost 1 million followers. I only have 224,000 at Facebook. She had almost 1 million. She was making $8,000 a month. And she said it's gone. No, I have an email that I reach out to the engineers at Facebook when they F with my money. But that email has my distinctive ID for my channel. So I don't think that's something that I could just share with people random, because it's not like Barbara at blah, 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 blah. It's like a bunch of letters and numbers. And there's a sequence in there that said Bear Pantry or something in the middle of it. So they know that that goes with my channel. And I've had to contact them at least twice through that email when they didn't pay me my paycheck back when we were making big money with them, right? Rob says, sup, Joe? We have rice for the dogs?
I don't know.
If we have rice in the fridge, could you take it out for me, make it start to talk?
Okay.
Josh already took out the chicken.
All right.
Can you remember my big white water bottle? I think it's in the living room.
Okay.
I'm starting to get scratchy. I have a candy here too. I have a Halls. That scared me, because how many Zoom meetings am I always in? You know what I mean? That scared me to hell. So Rob, I wrote her a press release. I wrote her the bio to put in Spotify. I have to ask her if she put the bio in. Thank you, baby. And then I made her that press kit. I made her the press kit. I've been drinking 2 of these a day, which is no easy feat for me, but I'm getting it done. So I'm getting 40 ounces a day instead of 64. I can do 64 easy, but did I say 40? I think this is a 40. I'm getting 80. 40 and 40. This is a 40. So I did another video today on the food in the skillet, and I'll put that up tomorrow morning for like 10. I'm not premiering no more of my videos because I don't get anybody in the chat. You know, people come in late because they get the alert late. Some people, it's not their fault. They get the alert late. And the videos are only 8 minutes long. By the time you turn around, there's only 2 minutes left. And that's when the people got the alert and they came in. So I'm not going to premiere them. Okay, Rob says that's good. It'll help. You can use that for when. Rob, I know I give you my phone number already, but I'm going to give you again. And this is my Google number. So for anybody think they could stop me, dream that dream. This reroutes you all over the damn America. Text me to this number, Rob, and I'll text you back from my real number. Okay? So that I can have your, because I don't think I have your number in my phone. Let me see. Let me check. So me and Joe also made a reel for no, I don't have Rob. Me and Joe also made a reel for Facebook, and I made a reel for Instagram, and I want to make one for TikTok. But I wanted Jada to be in that one singing the la di da di da. I want her to sing that part right there, or at least mouth it, so I can put the TikTok together, and then we're gonna have it all out there. And I'm asking creators in the video, please use this sound. You have these stupid creators that are over there vlogging, and they use somebody else's song and take a segment of it and do a little video out of it, and pretty soon that creator's face show up with that piece of that song saying, use this, right? Text me to that number, Rob, and I'll text you back, okay? So you can have my cell phone. Yes, thank you, Nisi, darling. So what am I going to do with the rest of my evening? I'm done editing my video. I'm going to go feed my dogs, finish cleaning up the kitchen. The counter is fixed. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Praise God. I have a short about it, and I also put that in the video that I'm making. And then I'm going to listen to some of my astrologers. I don't really watch astrologers. Astrology kind of confuses me. I watch tarot readers. I'm going to go listen to some of my tarot readers. The tarot readers are more positive than the prophets and the prophetesses in the churches. I'm tired of hearing all these prophets and prophetesses just speak doom and gloom. Like God is just over there with a crowbar waiting to like whop you over the head. Yet you have people doing evil getting away with it, right? So I'm tired of that. I prefer peace. And when I listen to my tarot readers, they make me laugh. They're funny. They always have something positive to say. And that's what I need to hear. While I read through my mom's book one more time. My mom's book cover is done. The book is pretty much done. Pretty much meaning I have to read it one more time. If I don't find any mistakes, I'm going to send it to my friend Brenda for her to read it. And when she tells me it's good, we're going to upload that sucker to Amazon. So we're going to have a book dropping soon. Jory's graduating with his his credentials, teaching credentials, and a master's in science and education. Jada's song drop, and my mom's book is going to drop. Child, we getting this stuff done. We are about innovation over here. And that's what the friend said too. I just love your drive and your stick-to-itiveness. Look, I don't need your word salad. I thought that as a friend, you could at least listen. I'm not asking you to put it nowhere. As a matter of fact, if he told me he was going to go take it to his boss, I would have asked him not to. Honest to God, I would have said, please don't do that yet. We don't want to get egg on our faces. Let the song get some analytics come in first. Let's see the streams for a brand new artist that nobody knows. Let's see if she gets 5,000 streams, 3,000 streams. Let's see what she gets. Then if you feel confident about it, because you have to listen to it first, dude. You got to listen to it first to see if you even like it. And the stuff that I hear played on that radio station, most of it is trash. You know, it's like, I don't even like that song from Tyler. Make me sweat, make me. I hate that song. Can I just say that? Mm-mm-mm. Like her, she's pretty, but I hate that song. It's annoying. Okay, my beautiful people. Rob is the only one that came in and spoke. Rob, I thank you for that. You've lifted me up. Jermaine, thank you for coming in and saying, hey, we're praying for you to get through all the things that you're doing right now. Positivity. Because, child, when it's over, I know you, Jermaine, you're probably asking yourself, why am I doing this again? Why? Like Jory asked himself. And I'm here to say, because when it's done, you're going to see the rewards, my brother. You're going to see it. See it, see it. All right. Beautiful people. I got to go feed my dogs. But thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Valencia already said shout out. Thank you so much for the gift for Jory. That was really amazing. That's something that my mom would do, you know, but my mama gone. My mama gone. Jada said, all my grandma's dead. Because Joe's mom gone, my mom gone, and people who stepped in as grandmother to Jada, they're all gone. So Jada said, Mommy, all my grandma's dead. All I have left are godmothers. Jermaine, I see you see it, right? You're going to see why you're doing it. The rewards are going to be so good. Not just the financial rewards either. The rewards of helping people, because I know you love to help people. Me, I'm done. I'm not helping nobody else. No more swimming across whole oceans for people who wouldn't even step over a puddle for me. They wouldn't even take off their coat and lay it in that puddle. I never got that. In those movies, you know, from back in the olden days, why these men take off their pretty coat and put it down there in that water for some woman to step on it? Girl, you better jump on my back if I was a dude, right? And the next thing that I never got in those old movies, besides the coat thing, why do the men give the women handkerchief to blow their nose in when they're crying? And you better get some Kleenex. Did Kleenex exist back then? I don't know. But you ain't blowing in my hanky. I have a beautiful hanky that Jasmine sent me to put in my purse to be a lady. Beautiful embroidered lace in a little baggie. Oh my God, when I tell you, that thing is so lovely. And one day Joe was out there like hacking up a lung. And he says, nose running and everything. Do you have a handkerchief? I'm like, hell no. You better put that in your sleeve. Hell no. That's my hanky. How am I going to clean that? You crazy. That's for beauty. After that, I gonna buy him a whole bunch of hankies. I'm like, put one in your pocket at all time, dude, because you can't get it from me. I'm awful. All right, beautiful people. Have a great weekend. I might be live again tomorrow. Who knows if I'm in the mood. This didn't want to work. I got to go figure out why this computer wasn't working with the stupid StreamYard. Okay? I love y'all. Au revoir.